Okay, well, I've got two poems that I want to read um, for right now, and then probably take a little bit of a break because I've recorded a lot today, um, and I have a lot to write too still. So um, the first poem I want to read you is called Unfinished. Let's just say it out loud. Let's just get it out there. Let's all tell the truth. It would be great to scream it out. I want the world to know if there's anything that needs to be said, we can all just shout it out. Finding myself means digging deep. I know that I can't go there alone. I'd rather not deal with the dark. I'd rather not listen to the cries. There's just no one that can hold it in. I need the help. I need strength. I need. There isn't much left to do. Guess it's time to just tell the truth. And I think that poem is just, I'm unfinished. I need to be more open and tell people about shit that happens and stuff. And you want to wrap it up in a pretty package and write, take notes and say that you've got it under control and everything's good and there's no conflict or anything, and that's not true. I mean, if anyone's gonna say that I'm one in like a billion who has these feelings or these emotions is insane, because I know that I'm at least one of 7 in my treatment room. All of us, all 7 of us, have issues. Our instructors have issues. Everyone has issues. Our families all have issues, whatever. But it's like, you gotta tell the truth. You just gotta. I just can't stand it when people can't tell the truth. I grew up in lies. Telling lies, living lies, being told lies. I don't know shit about my past. And I'm tired of people who can't just get over themselves and get help if they need help, or talk about it if they need to talk about it. But seriously, it, that was unfinished. And I'm going to read one more. So this will be a short one. And it's called Help Me Grow. They grow with sun and water. They rely on someone to keep them alive. They need the help of others. No matter how beautiful they could grow, someone has to care enough from seed to bloom, but leave them alone, block out the sun, and starve them of water. There goes the blooms, gray, dying. Petal by petal it falls to the ground. Goodbye to the petals and the gorgeous bloom. No one took care of you. Alone you had to wither. Alone you had to die. And I'm not quite sure where that came from. Someone was talking about how we have to nurture ourselves like we nurture plants and flowers, and they need certain things and we need certain things, and that helps us grow. And I was just sitting there, and you can see gotta bring it over here. You can see it. I kind of just even doodled a little flower. I was obviously paying attention. Um, so those are just two that I want to read to you today. Um, I I think I'll probably just finish out this journal um, that I started with treatment, and then just leave it alone. I don't see this being much of anything. Uh, Not that I'm being negative, but I just, I'm not exciting and interesting and intriguing, and I'm not doing crazy things, and I'm not half naked on YouTube, so I'm not gonna get very many hits or, whatever it takes for people to come to look at you. And I'm definitely not those slam poetry people, because holy crap, those people are awesome. But that's, I just want somewhere where I can talk. I mean, I have therapy, and my therapist was kind of confused with the fact that I had a YouTube channel, mainly because I have such horrible anxiety. Just, you know, skyrocket type anxiety. So the fact that I would have a public YouTube channel, he was a little thrown aback by that. And then he asked, what do you do? I said, well, I read out of my journal, or I read my poetry, and then sometimes I just kind of rant or rave, or ramble on. And I was like, but no one's talking back to you. I know. It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice to just say what it is that I want or need or what I'm thinking, and not have to defend it or respond back to somebody else. I mean, maybe that's rude, but I'm not a people person, so just me and the webcam, we're good. And you throw my journal and a pen, and I'm even better. So I think it might be different if I was uber popular and had all these followers, and there was like, questions and things like that. I don't know. I would probably love it. I think it'd be amazing, because I'm talking about my poetry. Like, that means people like it, and that's an awesome feeling. Um, there is a person in our treatment group who is quote unquote uh, graduating. You know, uh, leaving the program, going back to real life, and he has become such an amazing friend, such an amazing person in my life. Like, I didn't even know they made him like that anymore. And he's just so awesome. And he's been there less than I have. I've been there for quite a while. Um, but, he got his stuff together and meds together, and he's ready to go. And he's amazing. And we were supposed to meet for lunch today, because I don't go to treatment today, and he was there, but um, not feeling well at all. So we're gonna meet up this weekend and kind of say our goodbye. Just not actually say our goodbye, just say our congratulations, because we're totally hanging out. Because he's amazing. He's so much fun. He's really, really awesome. Um, like, I wish I could tell you his name and show you pictures and uh, all that fun stuff, but I can't tell you his name or anything. It's just that he's awesome, and that has been one of the most positive aspects of treatment, has been the amazing people that I have met, the most creative people, inspiring people, genius people that I have met, that I would never come in contact with other than a psych treatment place. But, there's that saying or whatnot, or quote or something about how crazy is really just creativity not unleashed, and we are all really creative, and I think that attributes to anxiety, because you have to get it out, or it just ruminates in your brain. And if you're like a painter or a writer or sculptor or anything, then you have to do it. You have to. It's like, you have to. My therapist would yell at me, because he would say, you don't have to do anything, you choose to do it. But when it's your life, I mean, you don't breathe. You have to breathe. And when you're an artist, you have to do your craft no matter what, no matter whether it's getting sold or published or noticed or anything. It's like just like me and this, I have to write it, and reading it has become such a great outlet as well. So I've I've just met some great people who I've been able to connect with, like never with anybody else, because they understand what what I'm going through. I know what they're going through. We have great advice for each other. We're just known each other forever, feels like. Um, 'Cause anxiety has taken up so much of my life, and anxiety has made so many choices for me. Anxiety has taken me to places that I would never have gone to. It has just made choices that I would not have made. It really ran my life for a really long time, and I didn't know it. I didn't know how strong of a hold it had on me. But really, the base emotion, the primal emotion behind anxiety is fear. And I hate to say negative things about my childhood, because I don't want to hurt anybody. But there was so much that went on that everyone turned a blind eye to or didn't care. I I'm I'm embedded in fear, I guess. I mean, a different kind of fear, a fear that fits today, a fear that fits me now, but still fear, and that's just shown in anxiety and panic attacks and in some of the decisions that I've made in life. I just wish I would have had a name for it a long time ago and learned to deal with it a long time ago and learned to separate it from my emotion a long time ago. I think life, I I can't even imagine. I love my life now. I love it. I mean, I'm great. But had anxiety, had fear not held me back, gosh, who would I have become? What would I have become? Oh, thinking about it, I just. But anxiety won. It won for a really long time. And sometimes it wins now. But I think I win more now. I think I'm in the lead now.